We've got Marcus Rashford on a free kick from 40 yards here. Prove me wrong, Marcus. Prove me wrong that this is not going to go and hit somebody in the face behind the ground. Oh! He proved me wrong there! What? Sorry. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the United Side. I was just calling you all a bunch of knobheads, really, which is probably a good thing that there was no sound. But significant game for Manchester is rather surprising, and I think what Ollie has done is, in a sense, bottled it. He doesn't dare pick the players who should be playing today. He's gone with bordering on his strongest team, which has ramifications. It has ramifications. What are the rumours of Carrick coming out of retirement for a season, says Leo Spate. God, I hope that's not true. Lingard be a false 9. James on the right, Rashford on the left, says Devon. I tell you what, Lingard could be a false anything because he's a false footballer, isn't he, for the last 8 months? Would you take 40 grand, 100 grand between them? $250,000 between them a week. We need to rest some of our first teamers. You know, you're telling me you don't trust Wan Mata against Gilmore, and you're telling me you don't trust Phil Jones against Batshuayi. I mean, all right, I do understand that, but you know what? We've invested in a 5. So we need to win, and it would be a little bit embarrassing if we didn't win, I think. So yeah, let's bring it and see what happens. But
yes.
Who's this?
This is Mark Goldbridge Chinese takeaway. Just to let you know that your sweet and sour chicken will be on its way in the next 20 minutes, sir.
Can I have a number 39, which is a McTominay sauce, please?
We don't. Yeah. Well, hopefully we can. I thought you were going to have 30 on there and be vulgar. But look, I'll go to you, Drawty, first.
Norwich again.
Elvin Johan says it's a masturbation exercise tool, that green thing. Well, you can't even see it, mate, so I don't know what you're imagining. What's your score? Scored, and both goals have looked pretty decent. So interesting because, you know, just on that one, quickly, Paul, I know we're getting close to kick-off, so I'll let you two lads go in a moment. But Arsenal have gone away to Anfield and played their reserves. Liverpool have played their reserves. Chelsea have played half of their reserves. And United have gone 75% first team. So I think there's a strong message there that United are, well, there's a strong message there. It's just however you want to interpret it. If you're feeling a bit irritated, he's got a very irritating face, Jesse Lingard, hasn't he? I had a dream about him the other day. Not like that. I actually had a dream about him and he refused to acknowledge me. And I said, you know what I said to him? I said, grow up. Which is funny for somebody who's 17. I said, grow up, mate. What's your problem? Because I've said a few things about you online. You're shit, mate. You wear a Manchester United shirt. I don't know who you are. You wear a Manchester United shirt and you don't do well enough. And that's why you get criticised. It's an entertainment business. Grow up and start proving people wrong. And he was like, ugh. It was a dream, by the way. Lucky, yes, he had a transfer ban. Yes, they lost Eden Hazard. United are on the break here with Rashford. And he loses it. And we really are just a counter-attacking team, aren't we? If the counter-attack breaks down, we lose the ball in seconds. We don't try and keep hold of the ball. But yeah, look at Chelsea's options, right? Midfield, Kante, Kovacic. I nearly said Djokovic, like Jorginho and Kovacic have had a shag and produced a midfielder. It would be a good midfielder, wouldn't it? Imagine that, merging Kovacic with Jorginho. It'd be a very good midfielder. But yeah, Kante, well, because we forced them into a long ball that we then win back. But then we've gone back to our goalkeeper when we get the ball back. So there's an example of how the press can work really, really well. You press Chelsea high up the pitch, you win the ball high up the pitch, and then you end up giving the ball back to Romero. So that's the good and the bad side of United there, isn't it? The press works brilliantly, but we end up passing back to the goalkeeper. Whereby Chelsea have their system, their philosophy that is easy on the eye, and United have their contradiction. I hope it goes on to be what tiki-taka football has been for Pep. This football world changing formation. But I also find it's just a total contradiction to have a team that's got a high press that plays counter-attacking football. How can you high press and counter-attack? But that's basically what we do under Solskjaer. We high press and counter-attack. It's a weird thing. Hopefully it's going to be the next great footballing tactic. But McTominay's won it well here. Now there's an opportunity to run it there back four with Dan James. Into the box. Penalty. Given. There we go. That's it. This competition is okay. And Johan Cruyff and Jesse Lingard have the same number as Cruyff. He's only a teenager at the moment and can improve a lot. Do you think he'll be better than Cruyff? And hey Mark, just got home from work. How are we playing? Says Alalak Jakayi. Well, we've just got a penalty. Marcus Alonso, the minute he makes that tackle, Dan James, very direct, runs at the back four of Chelsea. And it's Marcus Rashford. He's going to score. He's surely going to score this time. We've missed so many bloody penalties recently. Dan James again causing teams problems. That's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tactics for you there. Get the ball and be direct. Get the ball and go for goal. Which, to be fair, under Mourinho and under Van Gaal, it was side-to-side crab football. I will applaud Ole for that. He does, when we get the ball, we move quick and we get direct, and it causes teams problems. And Alonso really making a tackle again that he doesn't need to make, and we pick up a penalty from it. Rashford, normally very good on penalties, just needs to hit it harder than a wedding night dick like he did against PSG and make it 1-0. Here he goes, Rashford, lovely finish, wrap it up, send it to Santa. It's Manchester United 1, it's Chelsea 0. Neither team have done a lot in this game. Neither team have done a lot in this first 25 minutes. But United, sucker blow, not quite. Dan James is direct. Alonso makes a stupid mistake. And Rashford puts the penalty home. And it's good. It's good to see United scoring a penalty because we don't always do that at the moment. And it's funny because I was just saying that, wasn't I? There is an opportunity now that the game has settled down a bit for United to play on Chelsea and start to get a foothold in the game. We've certainly got that now. Manchester United 1-0 up with a penalty. Back of the net, and it's a silly tackle by Alonso, and it's a penalty. It reminds me of the Leicester game where we got the penalty as well. You don't need to be making a tackle like that. Referee's got full sight of it. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. Luke Penning says United don't deserve this. We do. we absolutely do. When you probably get very frustrated by it, but what you've got to basically remember is United are like Stoke. Like we're like a good Stoke. We are a team that basically hits you on the break. We soak up and hit on the break. We don't look to dictate the play. We don't look to boss the game. We just hit you on the break. That's what we do. And it's effective against big teams. And it's been effective tonight. So it makes the opposition feel a sense of injustice. Somebody in the live comments has just said McTominay's better than Carrick. Can we get them blocked, please? That is ridiculous. Look, I have to cater for both sides here. I feel a little bit like Labour. I'm stuck in the middle. I'm not Brexit out. I'm not Brexit in. Political, I know, but I do feel a little bit like that because United are winning 1-0. It was definitely a penalty. I think the way United have played has been very effective. I know United's team is stronger than Chelsea's team. That's basically our first team. It's half of their first team. Tell you what I did do on That's Football today. Episode 4 of my Manchester United career mode. Oh, I tell you what, I'm just in the groove at the moment. I'm absolutely in the groove. I think it's because I've been playing Call of Duty. It's just heightened my reactions. I'm just so good. The goal I scored with McTominay in the Manchester derby. Oh, it's just elite. Absolutely elite. Oh my life. What's gone on here? Batshuayi's on his own. What a goal! What a bloody goal by Batshuayi. I tell you what. He turns Maguire. He runs at 4 United defenders who may as well be dolphins because they're all at bloody sea. Rubbish defending by United. How one player, this is what I mean about United, you could play a back 10. We're playing 5 at the back. It's a long ball out by Caballero to Batshuayi in his own half, who heads it, gets away from Maguire, leaves bloody Lindelof. Rojo stands off him like a prat. Rojo, bloody heart of a lion, brain of a goldfish. What are you doing there, you shit Argentinian? That's rubbish. It doesn't matter whether he's Argentinian. He could be English, Scottish, Brazilian, Chinese. It's terrible defending, and that's a takeaway for Batshuayi. Awful. Absolutely pathetic defending. And I've given Harry Maguire a lot of credit, but basically, Batshuayi flicks on his own header. He flicks it 10 metres and runs onto it. And he's got 4 red shirts about him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is crap defending. We spend all that money on our brilliant defence and we've just conceded a crappy goal like that. That's embarrassing, that is. Absolutely embarrassing. Mark Maguire was never worth 80 million to save me asset. Well, you've been waiting to make that contribution for a long time. Mark, I hear Lingard will be a guest in the next Simpsons episode. Look, what was Ollie smoking to buy him at that price? And here comes Martial's coming on for Lindelof, so we're going to a flat back four, which is that's a white flag. That is a white flag. 5-3-2 doesn't work, so we go to the 4-3-3. To be honest, I think this is dangerous what we're doing, going to a back four. But then again, it's brave to try and get something in it. And Andres Pereira is going to come on for Lingard because he's shit. Absolute shit. Get Lingard off. Absolute crap. Sell him. I'm going to tweet that. We've got Marcus Rashford on a free kick from 40 yards here. Prove me wrong, Marcus. Prove me wrong that this is not going to go and hit somebody in the face behind the ground. Oh! He proved me wrong there! What a hit from Rashford! We've been literally waiting 8 months for that! 35 yards, 40 yards. I don't bloody care. That's why Rashford takes free kicks. That is why he takes free kicks. Woohoo! What a hit! Does it make up for all the ones that have hit the sky? NASA won't need him tonight. He's absolutely buried that. And it's 2-1 to United. And Rashford, well, I tell you what a bloody hit. The trajectory on that, well, it's all over the shop. That was Ronaldo-esque. We always say he's a bit of an Asda Ronaldo. I don't know whether it clips off the top of the wall, actually, to be fair. Let's watch it back. No, it's just the movement of the ball. It's absolutely stunning. He's got a foot like a traction engine. It's moved all over the place. It's absolutely electric technique. It's superb. It's an absolutely brilliant hit. And that's worth it. For all the 40 free kicks we've seen hit the sky, he's finally done it. Now, look, I mean, what? Absolutely superb. I cannot say anything more than that. Absolutely brilliant. And, well, fortune favours the brave, and Ollie's definitely gone braver in that half.